Abigail Blackrick. Today in Elk Rapids, speaking with Mike Winters, the craftsman behind Mike Winters Castings. Mike,
Thank you,
you have
Abigail.
some pretty awesome products here. When did you start making these bells that you're really known for?
I made my first bell in 1976. Actually, I sold my first bell in 76. I started making them a long time before that, but just never started making them for sale and so forth. And just a hobby that kind of turned into a nickel.
Absolutely. Who taught you and how'd you learn?
I learned it on the job at the Traverse City Iron Works. And making, one of the guys brought a bell in and we used it for a pattern and so forth. And I wanted to make more. Different people wanted me to make some, so I said, I'll try making them at home.
Great. So what all do you make?
Bells are my calling card, you might say.
Yeah.
And I make vintage gas pump parts.
Okay.
That's what this is. This is a vintage nozzle, of course.
Oh, nice.
And then these letters are real hard to pick up in the sand casting. That's what I do. I use sand casting, sand, clay, water, and make the mold, pour the metal, and try to make it right.
So walk me through that process. I know you were saying you use this machine behind us to do that.
Yeah, this is a hopper of sand. And the sand is, it looks like regular sand when I get it, when I buy it. But then I mix clay, water, and an ingredient is called sea coal. That makes the casting come out cleaner and so forth. But also it makes it black. And that's what, that's one of the things you have to have in order to make the casting.
Absolutely. So you make these things, but bells have become more of your specialty. Yes. How many bells would you say you make in a year?
About 125. About that. The most I've made in 1 year is 200.
So do you have an estimate of how many you've made in a lifetime?
Well, that's a little over 5,000.
Wow.
It's not a great big company or anything like that, but a little over 5,000.
I mean, you're making them right here in your backyard, in your garage.
Yeah, it's my cave. It's my doghouse, whatever you want to call it.
So who's your consumer? Who are you selling these to?
John Q. Public. I go to the Buckley Engine Show every year. I pick a lot of this stuff up, take it there, and make bells right there. You can watch your own bell being made if you wish. And you help line the letters up on the templates, so you get the most popular is his name, her name. They were married.
Okay, and then the initial here.
Initial on the bell.
Great.
And let's put it together quick here.
Sure. This is cool. So you can also, you said earlier, you can either do the plain ball, the little black ball, or the gold. And so you make all of this by hand. This is you, all by yourself.
Pretty much, yes. I have hoists and so forth and so forth. But yes, the molding is a hand process.
How long does it take to make one of these?
The molding, the actual work time is maybe, it's so hard to say. I have did a time study or two. And work time in a bell is probably a good actual direct work time is a whole couple hours.
Okay.
The molding process is 47 minutes, but there's a lot of grinding, a lot of drilling, there's a lot of painting, and then you got to get them ready for shipping and so forth, and so that's about the size of it. And then we just. That's what we do.
And so Mike Winters Castings, these bells are seen and can be seen all over the world. You've shipped these to people. You've said that they're in schools, they're at orphanages, churches.
Christian organizations.
Okay.
Camps, schools, orphanages, and some are in a couple of private homes, but they're still a missionary home.
Well, that's great.
The one in Thailand is on the bell of a man, on the house of a man owned by a name of Barnabas.
Okay.
And it's just what people would really love, and I love to help them and like that.
Yeah. Well, they're really cool, and I'm sure whenever somebody gets them that they're extremely happy and excited to ring their bell. So, Mike, if somebody wanted more information and potentially to even order one for themselves, is there a phone number that they could call?
231-264-9278.
Great. Thank you, Mike.
We'll go from there.
Awesome. In Elk Rapids, I'm Abigail Blackrick with My News 26.